Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo guys, nice to see you again in this video. Alright, the topic of this examination is about what to become in the future, or what do you want to be in the future, given by my lecturer theme. We will discuss about it. Let's check it out. Alright, because I don't want to discuss about more further my plan in the future, but I will discuss and explain about 1 or 2 years in the future, what I'm going to be. Alright, for my plan in the next few years later, I want to be my lecturer assistant. Why I choose to be my lecturer assistant? Because next few years I want to be a teacher, or I want to be a teacher for student or something in university or school, just like that. And if you asking me why I want to be a teacher or my lecturer assistant in my university, because I just want the experience and improve my skill to teaching someone. And becoming a teacher or lecturer assistant is a part from my plan of becoming a teaching staff. Becoming a lecturer assistant is also get salary and experience. Although the salary is not much, but teaching experience is more important to improve my teaching skills, to improve my skills in the future. And with this salary, at least it can be income that helps me when I'm an overseas student in someone else's area. And alright, after I be my lecturer assistant, and after graduating from English Literature major in my major, with this saving I collected from the money I earned it from various business or saving, I want to go to Jogja and be a solo traveler. Why I want to go to Jogja? Because I want to watch free concert from the band, because I know in Jogja there's always have free concert from another band. Is that famous or various artists? I don't know, but I will go to Jogja because that's my wish list. I want to be a solo traveler to entertain myself after graduation, and with me being solo traveler after graduation might be able to fulfill one of my current desires. That's why I want to be a solo traveler after graduate until 2 or 3 months. And my plan, if I after entertain myself from Jogja and fulfill one of my current desires, I have already to have knowledge to teach someone with my ability I have from my major, what I got in my university, and my experience from lecturer assistants. I want to become teacher in teach disadvantaged children to get an education in remote and underdeveloped area in Indonesia, especially in my hometown, West Kalimantan. Why I want to be a volunteer or be a teacher in my hometown, especially in a remote area and developed area, because there are so many children who want to get education, but they didn't able to get that. As you can see from this picture, this is children from advantaged area and remote area who didn't have good access, or not government not improve their access to get a school or education. Because this picture and basically my experience, I am from remote area in my hometown. I think I felt what they feel, because in my hometown is getting hard. It's hard to getting a better education if you don't have money. So I want to be a volunteer, and I want to share and distribute the knowledge that I have got if I get the opportunity to become a lecturer assistant in my university. And if you ask me why I should choose to be a volunteer and I want to be a lecturer assistant and teaching children in advantage area, because this, if you see this picture, children in remote area, especially in my hometown, they don't have good access to get education. I have reasons why I want to teach in remote places, because as people who come from underdeveloped and remote areas, mostly people only carry out their duties from period of their time according to the contract in the area, and most remote and disadvantaged area don't get proper facilities in education. Just like they don't have good access to get education like this picture or like this. Mostly in my hometown, access for get an education in remote area is just like this and this. Both in terms of teacher or infrastructure and learning allowance, such as book. In my hometown, mostly school in remote area don't have any books. Because the access in my hometown just like this, by becoming a volunteer teacher in the future, I want the government to be called open and start improving our access to education in the remote area and underdeveloped area, because with this intention, we can make the area more developed and better area and get better education, so children can get better school life. After I serve in remote and underdeveloped area to teach and educate, I want to get a better job, to find a decent job to earn an income to help my parents to send my youngest brother to school, actually in boarding school. This is the reason I want to become a more useful person in the future and not too distant in the future. That's why I want to be a lecture assistant, a solo traveler, and volunteer in my area, especially my hometown, because I have many reasons to explain. Especially, I want to get a better job because I want to help my parents and I want to send my youngest brother to boarding school. I have a reason to do that, and especially my plan for several years later. I think that's all from my video. Thank you for watching and listening my story and my plan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you guys.